This is the second day out. It's Sunday morning at 8:02 in the morning. And we're standing beside the highway looking up at the volcano. Anyway, this is a volcanic range. Active, I think that's an active volcano right there. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. Agricultural area. The guys taking Ken Barrett, everybody taking pictures of them. But anyway, it's a gorgeous area. Just can't appreciate it unless you're here. But this will give you an idea of what it's like. Standing beside the Pan-American Highway that runs, I guess, down through Mexico all the way south. Gorgeous. That's, I believe they said that was an inactive volcano. And the one over this way is supposed to be active. In fact, that's activity coming out of the volcano. Who we got there? Oh, Lonnie and Danny.
That's Chief. Two Chiefs.
Two Chiefs, yeah. Right below the volcano.
You got to do.
Now that's what you call saving the soul.
That's right. Yeah.
Showing how tall Robert is.
Robert can be.
He's at 60.
He grew. We say, Danny, say everybody back home.
Everybody's
Red button. Show the volcanoes up there.
That's a trio.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
There's our tour guide right there. Not David, the other guy. That's the bus we're taking. It's 145 kilometers from Guatemala City to where we're going.
One is to fix, but then the one.
Fires, my hands on fire for him, on his honorability.
Really can't see much. Good old Bill over there. Say, Bill. What do you think?
I think we missed breakfast together.
I think we did. Whose fault is that? Poor Lonnie. Typical.
No lo hicimos por respeto. Porque
Stopping to take a coffee break on our journey up to this, where we're going. The old city, the old capital or something. Quite a, just a wood clapboard kind of house. The place.
Left my hat at the house.
Where's it at?
It's at the motel.
Hollywood? I can't believe it.
What can I say?
Y'all going to the baño? De Katuk, I guess. There's some Indians. I guess we must be about 50, 75 kilometers from Guatemala City. Customs are just different in this area. Interesting people. Well, I think I'll go in and have a cup of coffee. At this little restaurant where they have fresh smoked meat or whatever.
This is like dried tongue.
Or something. Yeah, number one and number two there. Cheese and wrapped in the banana leaves, it looks like. Different sausages and so forth.
Bill, let me get you a piece and see.
Tom, What do you think of the meat department over here?
I think it's exceptional.
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 Need to put one in over there.
I think it needs to stay right here.
Oh, okay. What do we got over there? What is it?
Egg, sausage for $2.
You walk over here and see. Wow, how about that? That's all right. Whoop. That window's going to fall down. This window's on my shoulder. You got it? Yeah. Very interesting. Hey, let's see that. What do we got here? Looks good though. Yeah. This guy's cooking something back there, cutting something up. Getting ready to scramble some eggs. Yeah, they're tough. Now you can say where we're going.
Yeah.
Because I can hear you. It'll be on here.
Yeah, I would appreciate it. Well, I'll see it on the other side.
Okay.
I need a chair.
With full stomach. Now we continue through our ride from here to Chichicastenango. Very frequently you're going to see some bundles with products along the side of the highway. Those bundles are waiting to have the transportation trucks, which they have made a pre-agreement to pick them up on a specific day, and that is the way to bring the products into the markets. Of course, there's the Indians or our people, agricultural people, they have to bring it to the highway. If you don't have a highway that you can bring the truck close to your farming area, and you have seen the hillsides, which would be impossible to put in a truck, so you can pick up your own products. En el transcurso del camino han visto ustedes algunos promontorios con productos, o sea, empacados. Esto es porque el indígena tiene que... Los indígenas. Over to your right hand side you can see some beautiful... They do use... La población de sus comunidades sí están armados. Sí han tenido entrenamiento militar para evitar accidentes, porque al principio únicamente se les dieron las armas y muchos de ellos se mataron entre ellos mismos por accidente. O sea, se ponían a jugar con las armas, se les disparaban y muchas veces mataron a uno que otro. Entonces, para evitarnos estos accidentes, sí han tenido que ser entrenados. Algunos de ellos son exmiembros del ejército que ya están prácticamente, como se dice, de baja. Ya no son soldados, sí se les controla para evitar que puedan ellos volverse una institución de poder individual y que empiecen a cometer actos esclavios.
Sí.
Entonces, con esto de lo que es el sistema educacional en Guatemala se le ha puesto mucha atención. Además de esto, el profesor o maestro normalmente es un profesor o maestro bilingüe. No español-inglés o español otro idioma, español y dialecto. Esto es para que pueda ser aceptado por las comunidades indígenas. For medical attention, such as National Hospital, which are controlled by the government, and they're supported by the government, really, so they have to be controlled by the health minister. And in any of those hospitals you can have free medical attention. But it has to go first to social workers, and they will tell you whether you're supposed to pay 5%, 10%, 50%, or the whole price. Up on the hill to your left, you can see a building. That's one of the public rural schools. The illiteracy that we used to have. As I said, hopefully we can bring it down to 30% by the end of the presidential term, and let's see what the following governments are going to try to do on that matter. Question?
Did y'all send a team to the Pan American Games?
Yes, we did.
Did your athletes do very good?
Not much. We don't have much of a good sports system in Guatemala because, for example, some of the universities, when you have university athletes, like in the States, in Guatemala, you have to support yourself. They don't give you a free scholarship or something like that. They can give you some benefits, but not everything.
Talk to me, Danny.
What? Well, that's a private conversation. I thought it was a question. Here you have another market. It's the marketplace of Chupol. So here you can start visualizing more or less what you're going to have to go through in Chichicastenango. We're sort of slowing down because we have a long way to go, and you can take your pictures. Aquí a mano izquierda está un pequeño mercado, más o menos. Estábamos ambiguos, en realidad sí tenemos atletas que hemos hecho algo en algunos de los diferentes juegos. Por ejemplo, para la maratón de Boston tenemos un campeón nacional, que es Mateo Flores, que él ganó ya una vez la maratón de Boston. Tenemos otros atletas, por ejemplo, tenemos un atleta parapléjico que ha ganado. Last question later. We have had many accidents, many soldiers. Wouldn't say, because the question was really whether we should be paying a lot of attention to Nicaragua or El Salvador. Well,
volunteer firemen.
Yeah. The answer it should be this way. We have to keep track of the guerrillas and everybody. Nevertheless, I don't care what is their nationality, because if I say Nicaragua, I would be really pointing the finger to it, or if I would say Salvador. But all of those people who want to make problems to another countries, we should keep track of on them. In other words, I don't have nothing to do with Nicaragua, guerrilleros, pero ellos son de la situación política de naciones grandes o pequeñas o potencias. En realidad ya sería una respuesta muy acusadora. Tengo familia en el ejército y no me gustaría entrar en una polémica. Posteriormente mencioné que cualquier pregunta adicional ya sobre este tema me apego a la quinta enmienda, que ellos la conocen exactamente en los Estados Unidos, que quiere decir que no contestaré ninguna otra pregunta. Si fueran modelos, pues no digo nada. Aquí a mano izquierda y posteriormente a la derecha van a ver ustedes una de las cosechas de papa. They're harvesting potatoes just right there to your left hand side. Acá, dale más despacio. We're gonna stop. If I don't fall. Okay, they're harvesting potatoes, ready for.
Look good.
Yeah, they're good.
I don't know much of this against the potatoes. Potatoes,
Well,
potato. We have bigger. We have all size. No, that little tiny one. They're very good.
Boy, they farm every square inch of this land.
Crossing that.
The scenery is just outstanding.
Wholesale potatoes.
I hope I can get.
Imagine we're having houses.
Those are called coral snake houses.
Yeah.
They've done that.
A lot of celebration going on because of the
Look
Independence
at those
Day.
bags. That's the kind of stuff you get from soup. Wild stuff. I gotta get to the wife.
También es desololar ese pequeño taparrabo o delantal que usan ellos, es únicamente para la cintura. O sea, puede haber cualquier cantidad de frío o calor que ellos no se quitan eso para ponérselo en cualquier otra parte del cuerpo.
Trees.
I'm sorry, I would call them cypress or pine. That's as far as I can go, because in Guatemala we have heart problems because one of the nicknames of Guatemala is the land of eternal spring. We have flowers blooming year-round, we have green year-round, and just to give you an idea, we have over 2,000 varieties of orchids. And please don't expect to have a tour guide which is going to be an expert with flowers or trees. I have a hard time keeping up with the ones I know. En realidad, en Guatemala tenemos más de 2,000 variedades de orquídeas, lo cual nos dice que no vamos a encontrar aquí en Guatemala que sea un experto en lo que sea flores. Coming up to your right hand side, you're going to see an army base. I already mentioned about the pictures. Please try to stay away from pictures. That why I start eating too much. And then, yes, and then your amoebas will not go with our amoebas and they start a revolution in your stomach. So that is really what happens. Okay, in the United States, when you go to a restaurant, you very rare or very seldom have stomach problems. Believe it or not, when I go to the United States, I get runs. Because of your system is not exactly as our system, and we're changing. And you would ask me, Fernando, why? Because our food is so top quality. I agree with that. Our food is so clean. I agree with that. But your food being so clean and so nice, it will give me problems because my stomach is not used to it. The same thing happens when you come over here. Over to your left-hand side, you have the capital of the departamento of Sololá. Unfortunately, we have to drive because we're in the middle of a curve, and the highway is not a wide one to make a stop. Estamos aquí ya en la entrada de lo que es Sololá, que es la capital del departamento donde se encuentra muy bueno. Pero no importa, no es la calidad, es el sistema que a nosotros nos afecta. Como le decimos a ellos, es que las amebas que ellos tienen compatibles y viceversa. Entonces eso es lo que crea problemas, no es la calidad de comida. Todo nació debido a que me preguntaron que si podían comer fruta en Guatemala. Toda fruta es buena, media vez puede ser pelada. Si la fruta no se puede... The town of Sololá has been called the doorway of the lake. Once we come across the town, we will not have anything blocking our view from the highway into.
There's our guide out there. He knows where we're at. See, we're going to have to back up or something. He's giving us directions. What do you think that means, huh? But we're having some kind of a mita. They're local. Anyway, we're trying to negotiate this turn back here to back up and get back around. Robert Woody's up here to guide, to help. Bob. There he is. Say hello to Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
Roll Tide, Sarah.
Roll Tide.
Yeah.
Oh, it's War Eagle.
It is War Eagle. that was definitely dangerous.
Don't hold from there.
We got a convert in the making here.
About fell out the door. Town. Or something.
Yeah, this is the capital city of Sololá, and today is market day. Este es el mercado del departamento Sololá. Pueden ver ustedes a todos los indígenas prácticamente usando un uniforme. Es el traje típico del pueblo. You can see everybody wearing a uniform, which is the typical dress for the town.
Are these your native Guatemalans?
Yes.
Going around the square, I appreciate it.
There you go.
Well
taken care of.
He's a runner not in the front of us. We'll get around this turn yet.
Well, yeah.
Going down this near a street.
Oh, come on, Robert.
Well, the only
This
time we're
little
going to have a
town.
chance to do it is at night.
That's a Cantina Rosita.
Around
No, thank you. You can get Tom on there
Right.
with you.
Tom, get it? Mercedes Jeeps.
Yeah, Rex and Tom.
They have every head in Guatemala turn.
You said this bus cost $500,000. What's the what is it? Cansadas? $500,000, which is a lot in any language, except in Italy, when $500,000 lira is very much. It's a typical native dress.
He started up, yeah.
This is the Robin Hood and Little John confrontation, Espanol style.
He's just trying to get more of a...
Native, typical music instrument there, the boombox. Very interesting.
Como se dice Milky Way in Espanol?
Milky Way.
Milky Way.
Good, boy. They called the items that came over, you know, later.
Yeah.
The cow don't even move. What are those animals?
Sheep.
Oh, okay. I'm looking through this.
They don't have any
TV.
sheep in Alabama.
Yeah, they do.
Camels and summers and all that.
Largest figs I've ever. That were figs. Yeah.
Figs.
Yes, that was figs.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we're... That section over there to your right, that is the cemetery of the town. A mano derecha pueden observar ustedes el cementerio de Sololá. From here on, we're going to have the lake visible all the time. That's why Sololá deep.
Wow.
And that's the deepest part that they could measure because that was the equipment good enough for it. There's belief that some areas are deeper than that. Lake Atitlán has 3 volcanoes on the other side, which are a Toliman sitting together, and then St. Peter sitting alone over to the right-hand side. The Atitlán has 12 Indian villages surrounding the lake, and some of them they take the name of the Catholic apostles. Usually early in the morning, the lake is very calm, so you don't see much of of movement of the waves or the lake itself. And then around noontime, that's what the Indians call it the chocomil. Chocomil means the crosswinds of the devil, and that is nothing else but air coming into the lake, surrounding hills and mountains. And that will create waves up to 4 and 5 feet high. And since the Indians use dugout canoes, they don't know how to swim, many of them drown that way.
Can we go on a canoe ride?
What?
Can we go on a canoe ride?
No way.
Somebody said, can we go on a canoe ride?
The answer is no way. I mean, you can go. I'll meet you at the lakeshore. El lago de Atitlán tiene las medidas de 22 por 28 kilómetros. La parte más profunda que se ha medido fueron 500 pies. Pero quiere decir los vientos del diablo. Que es nada más y nada menos que aire o corrientes de aire que llegan al lago desde las montañas circunvecinas y producen olas 4 5 pies, o sea, estaríamos hablando de más o menos entre 1 metro y metro y medio más o menos de altura. Algunas son mucho más grandes, por supuesto. Aquí vamos a parar unos momentos para que tomen ustedes las fotografías que necesiten. Cuidado con la orilla, es una caída bastante larga y no los voy a recoger. Right over here we're making a stop for a pic.
Well, we're stopped. As you can see, the camera's not jiggling anymore. Overlooking this lake, it's over, what do you say, 1,100, 1,800 feet deep. Just gorgeous. Must be a crater lake. Volcano. Just beautiful, beautiful scenery.
They got Robin.
There's a typical native right there.
You take one yet?
Yeah, typical native.
Ready?
Get around here. Robert, what are you doing there, bud?
Paying her for a photograph. I took a photograph, so I was paying him for a photograph.
Ah. Walk down here and see what very interesting interior. Long way down to that lake. Little tourist stop here on the way. Bob. Where's that? Jehovah is my Lord. Look. Bob walked right in front of me. He's still asleep. Yeah. There in the middle. I can't see the motor, but I can hear it. Airplane flying. I began selling out some more money for something. I'll start calling him Papa. And Ken over there is finding some goodies. Hey Ken, what do you got over there? Say hello to Mama.
I spent all my mama's money.
Down there, we must be about 1,500 feet up from down there, or more. Well, you get an idea. Just like a typical child.
The town of San Francisco, Panajachel, the place of the killing vine. It's a parasite that grows in the trees and kills them. El pueblo que tenemos a mano derecha abajo se llama San Francisco Panajachel. Ahí es donde nos dirigimos. La palabra Panajachel quiere decir lugar del matapalo. Al presionarlo y empujar el asiento se reclina.
There we go. We're into, what's the name of this little town?
San Francisco Panajachel.
Okay. And we're in a little flea market area.
We're in the flea market, heading toward the lake. Right to the lake shore. We're already in the lake.
Right.
And coming up to your right-hand side, you can see one school of Guatemala. Of course, this one is a big one because of the town. Then we have the other ones, which are the rural, which are a little bit smaller than this. The hotel where we go is relatively the newest hotel in town. It has 100 rooms in 6 levels, and all of the rooms face the lake. Lake Atitlan has, around the lake, there are a lot of thermal springs. That's why sometimes when you're swimming along the lake, you can feel hot and then all of a sudden gets cold again. But that's because of the thermal springs. The only way to get in the lake is to jump in. You very seldom, if you're trying to walk in, you very seldom go the rest of the way. It's very cold. So once you're in the air, you have to land in the water, otherwise, unless you can fly back to the area where you jump from. El lago de Atitlán, existen algunas áreas termales. Eso es lo que provoca que cuando uno está nadando en el lago siente a veces secciones calientes y nuevamente secciones frías. Es debido a las corrientes térmicas que existen en el lago. Vamos a hacer una prueba en el Hotel del Lago. El Hotel del Lago es uno de los hoteles más nuevos del área, de Panajachel. El Hotel del Lago tiene 100 habitaciones y todas tienen vista al lago.
Well, just a typical drive through a little town. Yeah, very quaint.
Esa ni le voy a asustar.
Sí, solo pégale luz.
Ah, ya la huelió.
Ok, ladies and gentlemen, you have
Avenue de Royale headed to the lake. Headed to the Paradise Inn, it says.
Wasn't so bad, I didn't fit. It was too little when you got back.
To the market areas. It's that mountain we saw a while ago. Apparently it's a baptism, isn't it? I'll walk down over there and get a little closer. Well, we were up there on that hill somewhere. I took those pictures before, so we're down here now at the lake site. DR, Barney.
Fixing to put her on the
Typical. Start out little doing that. Take that and take ready to baptize somebody.
Proseguir en su camino quiero yo.
Well, think up Bob again. Donnie over there bargaining for something. Big Indian blanket. Ernesto. What's your name? Amigo? See, amigo? Cute little girl.
Water's nice. I bet it's cold.
It's really cold.
Coming off that metal. Yeah.
Pictures of this here.
Okay, now those of you who are on the right, you have your chance of move down.
I don't think you can climb that far off the 15 sugar. Some of the ladies. Kind of scenery that we get into on this drive to. Where are we going? Chichicastenango. How far is
Place off.
place Chichi
Poison ivy.
or Poison Ivy?
Maybe we can.
Stopped at a fumigation point. They have to fumigate the bus. They knew Lonnie was along. This is a typical farm agricultural area. They farm every inch. Some of that boy goes straight up. Just kind of a typical countryside. Well, they made Lonnie get off, I see. It's a military up there on the hill. Huh? I did.
I was wondering, can you though?
Briefly. We just did a little like a rest area. What do you say, Barney? A little bumpy, but we'll make this turn. We're going to be going down that road right there. Yeah, we're going backwards. Down this, we're in Chichicastenango. Is that what how do you say it?
That's close enough.
The place of the poison ivy. And we're going backwards. We're not going backwards on tape, we're just going backwards.
Backwards in time.
Yeah.
ABC News is filming us in front of us.
Yeah, it's ABC News. They came along with us for the ride. A couple of natives.
Those large baskets.
Yeah, this is the marketplace at Chichicastenango. Foot of the a lot going on here. A lot of people.
I'll see you later.
Get it. Hey.
What?
Muchos.
What?
with the automatic.
Oh, your camera you talking about?
Yeah, it's hard to get going.
Maybe the battery.
No, the battery's all right. I had the battery taken out. And I didn't just put it back in Friday night.
Well, there's a couple of the group. Selling sombreros. Well, I think I'm gonna head out and go eat. Well, we're at the high-end inn.
Sure go.
Restaurant. We're just about short an hour here. Doesn't have the birds on the hand.
None in the bush.
None in the bush. The waiter. They have several rooms like this. This is a very small room. What do you think, Bob?
Right.
About this?
About what?
About anything.
Oh, I go along with you on anything.
All right, good deal.
At this point, I'm hungry.
Are you?
Main topic right now. Yeah.
Okay, good deal. Me too. Well, I'm in the upstairs balcony of the courtyard of the Mayan Inn. Just kind of an interesting little place. Kind of quaint. Walk around down this hallway. Just typical Spanish architecture, kind of interesting. The statue over there of one of the saints. Just a kind of a nice little place. Just real interesting. See the earthenware, you know, that they have all their plants in. Polished wood spindles. I guess the climate here, very mild, very temperate. Stone foyer with all the greenery and plants. Checkered board floor. Courtyard where I was just at. Walk on through to the other side and I'm going to go out into the marketplace and see what kind of bargains we can get.
Yeah, we only got a half hour.
Oh, that's plenty of time.
Yeah.
If you see one of them things, you've seen them all, Bob.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to do the shopping, you know, you gotta take a look. You going to do the shopping?
Oh, yeah.
Where do we go?
Right here on the Miracle Strip at Guatemala.
Guatemala.
What is it?
Miracle Strip. What would you say that was? What would you say that was?
What was? It's a piece of cloth. Piece of blue cloth.
Piece of blue cloth. Pretty. It's pretty. Gracias. It's pretty. It's pretty.
Very pretty. Look at Chichicastenango. Where I guess you just, their specialty is cloth goods and statuary, I guess masks. Of course, they used to be pagan, worshipped idols, and then the Catholics came and built the church up at the other end of the square. There used to be a pagan. They used to worship idols on that spot, so the Catholics built that church in order to get them to come there, and eventually convert them to Catholicism. But anyway, it's quite a unique, interesting place to visit. You know, you see one of these little shops, you've seen them all, and they've got all kinds of different things. A lot of different, met some people from Germany and from Colombia, from all over. But it's been a real interesting trip so far. So I'm gonna go off and do a little shopping and see what I can find.